Today we're going to look at a medlar, Mespilus germanica, which has been grown in this country for hundreds of years for its fruits. The tree we're looking at is about 15 years old, and we've had to prop it up several times because of the weight of the fruits causes the tree to bend over on itself. Medlars are native to much of Central Europe and on into East Asia, and they have an apple-like appearance, but with this strange calyx on the top, which is what makes a medlar easy to recognize. Now the fruits are edible, but they're only edible a bit later in the season, and they need to be almost rotting before they're ripe to eat. You can, if we cut this one in half, you can see that like an apple, the fruit has a central core, and in the central core there are seeds exactly as you'd get in an apple. But although this fruit is getting a bit squishy, it needs to be literally putrescent and smelling, and there is a peculiar smell to a medlar which I'm not sure I particularly like, but the fruits are very edible, and a lot of people would prefer to make jam out of medlars rather than eating them. The taste is probably a slightly acquired one. But medlars have another strange characteristic in that they actually have thorns. Not many thorns, but they do have a few thorns here and there along the stem, and because of that medlars will cross with Crataegus or hawthorns. The two species are related, and let's go and have a look at what happens when the two species grow in close proximity to each other and you get a naturally occurring hybrid between a medlar and a Crataegus, between a Mespilus and a hawthorn. This is Crataegomespilus grandiflora, and it's a cross between the two species, and the fruits which you see here have the medlar-like calyx in the top of them, but are much more like hawthorn fruits than medlar fruits, and they're much smaller. This tree is about 8 or 10 years old and has only just started fruiting. The tree was found in the wild in France at about 1800, where medlars and hawthorns were growing together, and it is found here and there where the two species live together, but it's not widely grown, although Burncoose have featured it in their catalogue from time to time. The confusing thing is that there is also Crataegomespilus, where basically a medlar has been grafted onto a hawthorn, and so you get a tree that produces both medlars and hawthorns. So Crataegomespilus is man-made, Crataegomespilus grandiflora is naturally occurring, and this is what this one is.